Have y'all ever watched Olympic speed walking? Because I have been a fan for years. Look at them go. Do you understand the level of motivation you need to speed walk at an Olympic level? I mean, you don't. You truly do not. Sure, does it take a little bit too long? Yeah. But they can still walk a mile faster than I could ever run it. Is it impressive? Absolutely. Is it hilarious? Hell yeah. I used to work at a movie theater, and we found it really funny to just switch name tags with each other. So for example, we'd give the burliest guy there a name tag that just said Jessica, and then we'd find little Jessica and she'd get a name tag that just says Tom. One day I'm working with actual Tom, who's 6 feet tall with a beard. Name tag says Jessica. Woman comes up to us. She's pissed because her movie won't start. And we're like, your movie won't start because it was yesterday. And she's like, how dare you? She's like, this is ridiculous. You guys should have called me. And at some point she turns her attention to Tom and she's like, this is wrong. This is wrong, Jessica, if that's even your real name. And Tom just goes, absolutely, absolutely. And she continues, she's like, you're a liar. You're a liar, Jessica. And she leaves us on that note. And then Tom, who is a beautiful person, turns to me and goes, it's me. Jessica. I'm in here. A lesbian took my order at McDonald's today and she hit on my wife in front of me. I'm not even mad. Like, okay, when men hit on my wife, I can get a little annoyed, but when lesbians do it, I'm just like, do me next, please. I don't care what you think of that. Anyway, we pull up to the drive-thru window and this girl immediately starts complimenting my wife on her outfit and her face. And then she makes a joke, and my wife laughs, and I'm trying to laugh from the passenger side window and nobody's looking at me. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm reading into things. But then when we got home, I noticed that my wife got 12 nuggets. That's not a friendly amount of nuggets. My mother was raised in Puerto Rico, and I love talking to her because anytime she forgets a word in English, I get to go on a little journey with her to find it. I was on the phone with her the other day, and this is what she told me. She was like, I went to Walmart, and I saw this chair, and it was like a chair, but with no bones. Tú sabes. And I'm like, okay, a chair with no bones. She's like, see, it's like a boneless chair. You sit on it, you go, squish. A beanbag chair? A bean chair? That sounds wrong. No. You guys really think I'm joking, but we are going to be the weirdest old people, especially if you're like a 90s kid walking around telling children, you know, I was born in the 1900s. They're gonna think we're dinosaurs. And then you'll be like, you know, in the 20s, it was illegal to breathe on your neighbor, so we just stayed inside for the whole year. Our grandchildren are going to hate talking to us. You must always wash your hands, Bobby. Always wash your hands. Always wash your hands. But we'll be playing Mario Party at the retirement home, so we'll be okay. I used to work at a movie theater, and it was bad. I had a man come in an hour early for his movie once and then demand to be sat in the theater. So I told him, unfortunately, sir, I can't let you in that theater. The previous movie isn't over yet. And that man looked me dead in the eyes and said, well then hurry it up. So I asked, hurry what up, sir? Their movie, can you hurry it up? So I go, sir, I can't fast forward someone else's movie to make yours start faster. And he's like, no, just hurry it up, okay? Sir, how? And he says, I don't know, that's your job. And I go, sir, I can't fast forward someone else's movie. I can't make it end faster, and I can't simply ask a full theater to leave. They'll ask why. Finally, he goes, get the manager. And I say no. And that was the wrong thing to say. But it felt right. If our generation somehow makes it to being grandparents, it's gonna be really weird when we're still quoting vines to people who have never seen a vine. Imagine your grandkid running up to you and being like, we're learning about Hurricane Katrina in school. And we can't help it, we're just like, more like Hurricane Tortilla. We'll be like, no, Grandma, that was a national tragedy. What's wrong with you? It'll be the holidays, the kids will gather around and be like, Merry Christmas, Grandma. And we'll just be like, Happy Chrysler, everybody. Yeah, I think Grandma lost it. Kid will come up to you hungry. We'll be like, all I got in the fridge is watermelon. Grandma, is that all you have? I'm here for the weekend. Imagine your child hands you their newborn baby and you're in the delivery room and you look down on it with love and you just go, he looked like a burnt chicken nugget. I get called sir basically every time I step outside, but my straight female friends cannot handle watching it happen. If a guy calls me sir, they lose it. They're like, that guy needs to know you have a vagina. And no, he doesn't. Why would he need that info? In fact, I chose this haircut. And I knew what would happen when I got it. I knew I couldn't have straight men coming up to me anymore and being like, Lady Bridgerton, I would love to go down on you. Or whatever the fuck straight people do in public. I don't know. Honestly, sometimes I like being called sir in public because then when I talk, people panic. They'll be like, hello, sir. And I'll be like, Hi, how you doing? Can I just get a latte and the image of my penis like out of your head? Because it's just not there. It's not there. Yeah, I just had another brownie. I didn't feel the first one at all. Oh, and now they're both hitting me at the same time. That was way too much. My wife is currently mad at me because I made fun of the way she put the star on this Christmas tree. I told her the tree looks like it's going, "It's Christmas. I love Christmas." My mother's first language is Spanish, so sometimes when I talk to her in English, she'll forget a word or two, but not a problem. She'll just create new words, words no one else was brave enough to use. She took my little cousins to the mall once, and this is what she told me when she got back. She was like, "It was so cute. I took the kids on one of those, El Horse Tornado or whatever. You know what it is. I'm sorry. El Horse Tornado? I'm gonna need you to elaborate." And she was like, "You know what I'm talking about. You put that attitude down, you put it down." I was like, "Okay, putting it down. Sorry." She said, "Don't try me. I'll kick your ass." And I was like, "You don't need to kick my ass. Just put me in a horse tornado. I'll be terrified." You think you're funny? Mom, how would you act if someone said that to you in Spanish? Tornado de caballos. That sounds horrifying. She was like, "Okay, that's pretty funny." Merry-go-round, by the way. It was a merry-go-round.